Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, as he says. It's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy. Reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. Sun is shining. It's a good day. I'm just trying to think of like something to, preface this video with regarding my journey. One thing that I've just been practicing the last 48 hours is, we're talking about the language of letting go. Well, I was implementing a new dialogue inside of me to try and also evolve the letting go process. And I was asking for remove. Like I was recognizing, since I've been doing the videos with you guys again this year, that a lot of stuff was coming up for me, and past stuff I thought I'd worked on even was resurfacing, or this anger I hadn't felt since I was 13 was surfacing. Some real deep self-hate that I used to have, like that I haven't felt in a long time, was coming up, which left me feeling more angry at myself. Like this circle, this hamster wheel of crap was coming up. And so I implemented a new tool, and it was remove this. Like I could see myself thinking about this past moment, and I was like asking higher powers, God, to just take it out of my head, like just remove it. I don't need to think about that. All that's important is right here and right now, and everything is okay and good and beautiful, and so many things to be grateful for. So why would why would I torture myself? Why am I torturing myself? Like, to help, I need help with that. Like remove it, actually, like take it out. So I've been having to do that over and over, and it's been helping. So it's like an add-on to the letting go. Like how do we let go? Well, I want to, for me, what worked was, well, what's working right now in this moment is seeing things actually removed. These thoughts that are disturbing me or troubling me from the past. If it's, it's out of my control. Like, why am I trying to control it? I think if I can think about it long enough and land on the right thought, that I'm going to control it somehow, like it's gone. So yeah, remove. So let go, remove. Okay, January 14th, accepting anger. Anger is one of the many profound effects life has on us. Anger is an effect that life has on us. That's interesting. Anger is an effect that life happens, and then it affects me. I get angry. It's an effect. Anger is one of the many profound effects life has on us. It's one of our emotions, and we're going to feel it when it comes our way, or else repress it. So we either feel it or we push it down. So that's what all of this, I've been talking about this in just the recent videos, right? We got to feel it. And definitely in my past videos, as I was saying, got to feel it so you can deal with it, and then you can heal it. The word resentment too, like if we're holding anger and resentment kind of go hand in hand, but anger is something, if you feel it in the moment, then you can like process it, feel it, deal with it, and then let it go. But if you don't do that, you repress it, and then what happens is it comes up again and again and again. It gets triggered, and that's the resentment. You're re-feeling something that happened in the past, re-feeling it. That's the resentment. So, and we can't have a feeling without a preceding thought. So we got to get that thought removed, right? You see? Okay. So, or else we'll repress it, and it's gonna come up. If we, if you push it down, it's gonna find a way. And then the more you push down, it's like a volcano. It's gonna erupt at some point. So we gotta let it happen in the moment. And anger is not something that we resist feeling. It's a thing that happens because of life. Just feel it in the moment and deal with it in a healthy way. Okay, so we're going to feel it when it comes our way, or else repress it. If I was working a good program, I wouldn't get angry. That's what some people would think. I thought that. I thought, why am I getting angry? What's wrong with, what am I even doing then? I had this defeating thought, like, God, I've been working so hard on myself for years, for decades. And now I'm feeling this anger. This is what I was feeling just a week or so ago. So I thought, like, God, I must not be doing something right. But that's not the case. So I was telling myself, if I was working a good program, I wouldn't get angry. If I was a good Christian, I wouldn't feel angry. If I was really using my affirmations about how happy I am, then I wouldn't get angry. Those are old messages that seduce us into not feeling again. It's an old message. It's an old belief. Something old in the past that's not serving us. And it's they seduce us into not feeling it again. We think, oh, I shouldn't feel it again. Forget that. Anger is a part of life. We need not dwell in it or seek it out, but we can't afford to ignore it. So we're not going to like seek it out, or we're not going to sit in it and be and like, but we can't ignore it. If it comes, it comes. A thought just comes. A feeling just comes. I mean, God, if I can control my thoughts and my feelings, then this would be a much different experience of life, right? It just comes. It just comes. That thought just comes. In recovery, we learn we can shamelessly feel all our feelings, all of them, including anger, and still take responsibility for what we do when we feel angry. So that's the key, feeling it in a healthy way, dealing with it in a healthy way. We don't have to let anger control us, but it surely will if we prevent ourselves from feeling it. So, you know, I just felt all this anger come up again. I'll use myself as a reference. And if I didn't allow it to come, if I told myself like, no, just distract yourself, Lisa, go make some popcorn or go for a run or whatever, like those are, you know, good tools, especially going for a run. But I've got to feel that anger. I've got to just feel it and share it with someone that I trust, you know, share just that I'm feeling that emotion, process it, so that I can feel it, deal with it, and heal it. Because if I don't, it's going to somehow control me. It's going to sit in there and it's going to taint my experiences moving forward. So we don't have to let anger control us, but it surely will if we prevent ourselves from feeling it. Being grateful, being positive, being healthy does not mean we never feel angry. Very important. That was me. I was like, I remember saying to some friends, I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'm done being positive and I'm done being caring and thoughtful because this is all that I get from it. Like, really crazy thinking, right? So just because I'm grateful and positive and healthy doesn't mean that I never feel angry. Being grateful, positive, and healthy means we feel angry when we need to, and in a healthy way express it and deal with it. Okay, here's your prayer for today. Today, I will let myself be angry if I need to. I can feel and release my emotions, including anger, constructively. I will be grateful for my anger and the thing it is trying to show me. I can feel and accept all my emotions without shame, and I can take responsibility for my actions. Amen. And another thing about the feelings thing, you know, like we can't say, oh, I only want to feel grateful, joy, and happiness, and then not ever experience sadness, remorse, anger. You know, those things are going to come. It's a spectrum of emotions. We can't have the yin without the yang. So even today, again, with that removal thing, I was noticing I had this wonderful thing happen this morning, and then I was having a shower afterwards, and I thought, you know what? Remove that, because if I keep that happy moment in my head and like try and grasp it and hold on to it, when it goes away, I'm going to feel again defeated. Like, we got to let everything go. Let it all go so that it can all flow. Let it all go so it can all flow. We're going to get a spectrum of emotions and experiences, and we got to embrace them living in the moment to be healthy, happy, and free. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.